Hi, Jersey friend. How are you? Hi, Kat. How is everybody? I know some people, there was something with, so I have the Discord server. So when I dropped the video originally, I left it unlisted, right? And then just dropped the link in the server. And then, hi, Shadow Talk. How's Shadow today? There was a little bit of an issue because once I moved it to subscribers, it kind of messed up, but I think it's all good now. I don't really do that, but I did it because I've been slacking with sub-only content, so I felt bad. I figured it was a good way for me to get it. I felt like it was a good way for me to hi, WTF. I think it was a good way for me to at least give them something that I haven't been doing. Hi, Angel. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, well, he could do it. I know. Listen, I know that it's been super glitchy since TikTok went down, and now it's like, I don't know, it's playing all kinds of games. I don't know what is going on. What is this? I can't. Are you here? I don't know if she's here. Yeah, I was lazy today, y'all. It took me a solid 3 days to film that video. So I really didn't feel like doing much. I had a scheduled call with the producer. Hi, Chris. I had a scheduled call. Hi, Kelly. To do with the producer this morning after I got the email from the feds. So that was like blocked out. After that, I started chipping away at my notifications. Right, TikTok can't update. I know. So I usually exchange my gifts. I don't keep them. So I exchanged them. I'm waiting on an answer for that through somebody else. I do know, I think it was Stewie's video that I saw when I opened TikTok. It was, oh, you know what? I favorited it so I could go back to it. I don't know why Boss Lady doesn't understand that, yeah, it's done. Seven is a lot, y'all. Seven is gonna be a lot. That's the one that if you have any any type of trauma in childhood, I would advise you not watch it. Hey, thanks, Jersey Fran. My brother's texting me. I'm sorry. 7. I'm hoping I'm gonna take today and tomorrow off and then film 7. Tomorrow I have to take completely off because it's a lot. 7 is a lot. I wanted, hi Sugar Skulls, I wanted to keep it contained. Like there's mentions of the situation in other episodes, but this one is gonna be heavy, right? And I wanted to keep it contained. That way I didn't have to throw, thanks guys, I didn't want to have to throw trigger warnings all over the place. I figured I could just leave a trigger warning on the one episode. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's gonna be done. Yay. So sorry, my brother distracted me. Hold on. We got snow, y'all. We got a shit ton of snow out there. I really don't keep up with her, to be honest with you. I just thought her mugshot was hilarious because she thinks she's famous. Thanks, Mary Jo. I was going to, thanks, EMI. I was going to TikTok to go to Stewie's video. You see how quick I get.
So speaking of, wanted to bring up the lying situation. Little Miss KB, who claims that everybody talks to her. People just come out of the woodwork.
First and foremost, I thought that people should understand. What up, Icky? Thank you. I thought that people should understand that KB is an OG. Okay? She's not new to this. She has been around for a very long time. Okay? Hi, Spada. KB has been around. Okay, KB, how about this? I'm really going to blow your minds. Hi, Panza. KB actually precedes me with Miss Ashy Cat. So she's been around longer than I've been around. Just thought that everybody should know that.
To find her.
Hi, Cat.
My brother who can't talk.
Pretty sure that Ron found KB. Just making that known.
Miraculously talked to her. Can't text, but he miraculously texted her. I don't know how he found her phone number, because his phone doesn't have TikTok or YouTube or Facebook.
Hi, Crimson.
And now she claims Jess come out of the woodwork.
See, first, I just wanted to let you know, Liar Boss. Hi, Hope. Jess doesn't have to come out of the woodwork to talk to some of us. Jess has been, hi guys, Jess has been saying for a very long time that she was done with anything having to do with Lisa. I guess you're new to that, maybe? I don't know. Jess comes in my lives all the time. Jess doesn't want anything to do with her grown sister running amok on the internet, and because she is a grown woman, she has the right to do that, okay?
Messaged her and told her that the parents have to be out by the 17th. Mm-hmm. Didn't Nicole just confirm last night on her live?
Hiya, boss. How far behind are you? I'm asking for myself, because it seems that everybody else can understand. So just so everybody understands, yes, the notice, the original date was the 27th, okay? When people started blowing up the management company, okay? Why? I don't know. Blowing up the management company on the 7th, they issued a 10-day notice. That was it. That's how it got moved from the 27th to the 17th, right? Not everybody knows that. It didn't necessarily need to be talked about. You are just super late, okay?
It's the 27th?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
Can you imagine not having a single credible person around you to tell you the truth of what is going on? Because that is so embarrassing to me.
Sounds like KB's getting a whole lot wrong.
You know? Hi, Beans.
Wouldn't that be called a liar?
No, Liar Boss. You are the only liar around here. Well, not the only one, but you get my drift. You are the only liar that tries to be relevant enough to not even have a week-old information in a video trying to call somebody else a liar?
Hey, Vil, real quick, I only have a second. If you'll go to my first unpinned video on my account, I clipped that video where she's talking about her brother not being able to talk, and then where she said on January like 29th or 30th that her brother is a landlord and people call him all the time for light bulbs, but yet he can't talk.
Yeah, I'm going now. The first unpinned?
It's the first unpinned.
Falsifer, do you remember a few hours ago when you said this?
Her. My brother who can't talk. Miraculously talked to her.
Text.
Can't text, but he miraculously texted her.
Hi.
I don't know how he found her phone number.
Well, Falsifer, he didn't call her, Honey Boo Boo. He contacted her on TikTok after someone in your town told him the bullshit you'd been spewing. But back to the issue at hand. Do you remember back on January like 29th when you said this?
Oh, shit. Was that worse? I'm gonna hold him. Yeah, I know. He's great. My last landlord was awful. Totally awful. But I don't like to bug him. Like I don't like to ever, just because my brother is a landlord. So I know he gets like the stupidest, like, oh, my light bulb went out. Can you get me another one? It's like, go to the store, get a light bulb. So my last landlord, I don't think I called.
Things that make you go, Now, you say your brother can't talk, text, doesn't have TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube, But then you just say that people
Me too.
call him all the time for light bulbs. So for
Did you check the obit to see how many brothers there are? Thank you. I don't know. I would be lying, but it's crazy to me that she attempts to call everybody else a liar when she is quite literally the only one that has been caught in a million lies. Right, and I think she's got 2 evictions, if I remember correctly. Hi, Amber. Thanks, Give a Talk. If I remember correctly, she's got 2 evictions. All right, good time. So, sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, my sister came in. In addition to her husband, she survived. This is almost impossible, but she does have more than one brother. Yeah, there's more than one. But I still don't believe her, so it doesn't really matter. Ron, there's a bunch. I haven't been long. I'm not going to stay long either. Yeah, I agree. But everything out of her mouth is a lie. So I don't know how she can act. I got probably like 6 or 7 inches. I don't know how she can act like everybody else is a liar. That's fucking wild to me. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. And so when I opened TikTok, that came up on my sorry, hold on. I get it. Right. I got you. I just wanted to, hold on. I'm gonna send the voice clip because it's easier. No, you're good. I just wanted to clear that up while I was on live because Liar Boss thought she was doing something talking about it, and I just wanted to make her look like the crazy person she is. I got it. Thanks, guys. Sorry. So yeah, Liar Boss. I appreciate you, Mary Jo. Lawyer Boss, are you gonna correct any of that since you were actually wrong? Just because I don't necessarily talk about things, Lisa, doesn't mean that I don't know what's going on. And there are a lot of us that have. Jess is my friend. I don't think I've ever been shy about that. Hi. I don't think I've ever been shy about that. Jess comes into my lives all the time. So I think that you're just butthurt. You're butthurt that Jess wouldn't reach out to you. I agree, D. I get it. But what does Jess owe you? Jess doesn't, if Jess could have, but she doesn't want anything to do with her grown-ass sister making a mess on the internet, and she's entitled to that. So what does it matter to you who she told and why? What the fuck? Hi, Cali girl. That's crazy to me. And you know what's even crazier to me is the fact that you get on these videos and rage bait because you get no attention. It's amazing how many screenshots I have of your conversations, Lawyer Boss. Just so you know, I just choose not to give you the attention. But that video was misinformation. So, we'll see. Right. And what we have here is somebody, this happens a lot, right? You'll see somebody come along and they get a little bit of attention. Try keeping it, baby. Try keeping it. Keeping it is a lot harder than just a one-hit wonder, which is what you were. So, Carol, she does. We were laughing about her yesterday, as a matter of fact. This is actually my first coffee today. How's Tinsley doing? Tinsley could get all the attention. Right. And that's what I'm saying. It is so, listen, in her mind, it was Ronnie. But even there, like, you think that you're doing something, having the screenshots of Ronnie's Cash App. I will reiterate, I have the entirety in screen recordings. There is nothing that, me too, I love Tinsley. Ugh, I'm sorry. There is nothing that you think that you could get that I can't get my hands on. It's embarrassing. I would be embarrassed. Like, just go back to what you were doing before you fucking got involved here. That's your best bet. I don't think it's going to matter, to be completely honest, because people know that you're a liar. All kinds of different sides of TikTok, they all know you're a liar. Hi, Jen. So good luck, you know? I'm going to take a break. Right. It's crazy. Well, she thinks it's attention, y'all. And sometimes when people get that type of attention, they don't know what to do with themselves. So they go crazy. And now she'll just desperately be trying to get back that attention that she got from those lives. But now you look silly, even talking about Lisa. You are so far behind the room. Like, it's not even the rumor mill, right? You don't even have a tie to somebody that could give you accurate information before you hop on the internet, embarrass yourself. It's crazy to me. It is crazy to me. I don't know how people do it, man. I don't know how people get on the internet and they're always so fucking wrong. And they just don't care. Like, they don't feel bad. They just, crazy to me. I agree. It is similar to them, Victoria, as well. I know. So embarrassed. So embarrassing. I know. And that's the truth of it. I know she tried talking about WTF, was it? I don't know. Let me check Dropbox. Because, hey, boss lady, just so you know, everything that you post just gets uploaded into my Dropbox. You know, for funsies. Fucking embarrassing. Whole file for you. Yeah, I know, Steph, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about that. There was something else. She was talking about WTF, and it's like, girl, like, you know we hear you, right? You know that, like, you're not talking to the voices inside your head. Like, you told the internet all these lies. You know that, right? Like, we heard you. Still going on about Nookie because what? What up? Allegedly? Like, it's crazy to me. You posted that video, ma'am. You did. I know, Janelle, it's crazy. Allegedly's comments always crack me the fuck up too. Well, here's the thing, right? This is personally how I feel about it and why I only crack jokes about her, but that needed to be corrected. But I just crack jokes about her. She's like a laughing stock. You know, like, how do you feel that the entire internet laughs at you? How does that feel? It's crazy. I know. She's so busy. She's so busy. No, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get the newest file first. Also, Liar Boss, your filter slipped, babe.
No.
Your filter?
We none of us
slipped.
really like our own voice. What we think we sound like, and then when you hear it,
I bet.
It's like, oh my God, it sounds so stupid. So no.
I know that's right.
I don't think anybody likes their own voice, but
I think you do.
I appreciate the comments, and I appreciate that you watch me.
Right. It's
and
crazy.
look like my voice or my $1 million smile. I appreciate that. Hey, you have a good night, and thanks for stopping in. Hey guys, good evening.
I know.
I just wanted to get on here real quick and talk to you.
I can't even tolerate it. That's how bad it is. I know. And it's everybody else's fault that she was busted out as a liar. The fuck? hold on. I'm trying to, I know.
So mad at myself. I was sitting here editing my video.
I know.
And I realized I called it Dave's party, not Doug's party.
Toxic Queen, that's because you're so full of yourself for no fucking reason. Okay? No reason. All right? Look, your filter slipped, babe. Just so you know. You know, that sucks. I don't know. It's, I know, right? Hi, Kit Kat, how you feeling? I know, it's crazy. Doug Wood, I thought about it. I did think about being like, hey, do you know who this lady is? But I figured let her ruin herself, you know? I'm not into chasing people around. She'll show her own ass because she's the problem. Lauren, that is what is so embarrassing to me. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. That is what is so embarrassing to me. This is the truth of it, okay? People like this, they're not gonna, it's gonna happen everywhere else they go. You know what I mean? I know, it's crazy. Hi, pineapples. Yeah, I'm not gonna be long because I wanted to take a break today. But I figured I would just come for an hour because I've been slacking. I don't know who that is. No, absolutely not. Crimson. Nope. Absolutely not. And I know that, hi, Saw. I know that there's a lot of, for what though, Lady D? Can you tell me why? Yeah, same. I don't know. So I agree. Exactly, Carol. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm huge on like patterns of behavior. Like that's one of the biggest things to me, because I think that she couldn't come back on TikTok. Oh, gotcha. If I like now that she's listen, allegedly, she really thinks that's going to do something. Wasn't she a paralegal? Shouldn't she understand? I don't think she has friends either because she cozies up to people on the internet so fucking quick. I know that there have been people, right. I think that she's around, but more on YouTube. Hi, Krista. It's weird to me. It's really weird to me how she thought that like the C next to her name was going to help with copyright. And that too, right? She's friends with Lori. Strange to me. I do think that the premise is cute. The idea, of the birthday party for the guy, but I don't think that she's, you know, I think that she's weird. She was, and then she tried to sue them. Do you need me to repeat that? She has tried to sue 2 of her employers, actually. Dave & Buster's was one of them. I missed it. I'm sorry. Listen, there's too many of those, indeed. I'll be sending them to you until the end of time. Good afternoon. Yeah, she tried to sue 2 employers. Every employer's nightmare. You're right. You're right. Right. Can you imagine? I was just, dosing queen. I would listen to me. I would rather be known as a dosing queen than a fucking liar. You hear me? Yeah, talking about you. I would rather be seen as a dosing queen than a liar. You're a liar. Oh, I can't wait. I'm working on it. Hi, Simply Just Me. Any day. Any day. Okay, so I don't know. I find it strange that somebody in the recovery community, right? You try to push that a lot. You were the only one that could save Lisa and get her a spa day and get her teeth done. What happened to that? Tracy, I struggle to be honest, but her record does reflect that type of behavior, if you get what I mean. Hello. Listen, I'm working through my DMs today. I did manage to tackle my primary inbox, which was alone a feat. There were over 300 DMs on this account in my primary. Hi, Jake and Bake. Soon, Miss Crush, very soon. So I'm working on it today. I made it my mission to get through my DMs today. But yeah, so it's weird to me that she proclaims to be such an addiction advocate and the things that she says are fucking vile. So, you know. Hi, Logo. How are you? Yeah, and Lori is fucking strange, man. I cannot imagine. Yeah, she said that it gives you cardiac issues and there's metal in it. She is ill-informed. I would think, and I go through this often, where like I can't imagine losing custody of my kids and being on fucking TikTok begging for coffee. Priorities are all fucked up. Hi, Andrea. And it makes me feel sad because I really hoped that she would do better. And it's unfortunate that, you know, I think that I agree, Kimmy. I agree. I know I could buy my own coffee. I know. Listen to me. There will never be a day that I will get on this fucking app and ask for coffee. I'll take care of it myself because I'm a grown woman and that's what we're supposed to do. I heard. So I don't know anything about like crocheting and stuff, but I'd be gross. But I would imagine that she's not doing well. Good for her, though, for trying to find a new hobby. I just wish that it was being a better mother. I don't know. It's really sad to me that some of these women, and I use that term loosely, you know, because I know, listen, they've been wild. And I've been not around, you know. I haven't really been, hi Kick Rocks. I haven't really been around, you know. I've been, say, I bet that my daughter can crochet better than that. Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm going to hell. I've been, yeah, I don't know, Kelly girl. Because like, wouldn't that be like what's the right word? Wouldn't that be like an indicator, like, holy shit, like I'm fucking up? No. I'm glad you liked it. I know. Listen, at least we'll be in good company, right? At least we'll be in good company, which is all I could say. At least there'll be lots of laughy laughs, right? Yeah. I don't know who's driving the bus. Hopefully not Victoria. Right? Because the chances of her keeping her eyes open while driving are minimal. It's minimal. It's sad to me, be gross. Oh, bet, Miss Crush, bet. We'll get you a little name badge and everything. It's crazy to me. And now you'll start to see, if you don't already, like the patterns of behavior that all of them exhibit, right? Because, you know, I was watching back. Did anybody miss the cat? We talked about the cat at the very end of the episode. I did that on purpose, Victoria, just to be a bitch. Any questions about the cat? Or are we all on the same page now? Thanks, Smiley. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I can't, that person, I can't out but they are, they're pretty close to the situation. Hey, Victoria. Yeah, 6 came out today. Hey, Victoria, you're not dry begging in that server, are you? You're not in that server complaining about being overwhelmed and how much your bills have gone up, are you? Strange. That's strange. That's weird. I know all about it. She could lie all she wants. Proof don't lie. Proof over people. You hear me? I believe proof over people. And Victoria, I know that you're bitching about how much your bills have gone up since your children have been back, right? I really hope that they don't get shut off. Why don't you get a job? I don't know, call me crazy. You know, like, I don't know about y'all, but, oh, she is. I don't know about y'all, but like, let's just put let's put ourselves in that situation, right? Let's just say kids are removed for 3 years. You finally get them back. Are you spending 12 to 14 hours a day on social media and then complaining about the bills and getting up late to get them into school late? Are you doing that, or are you busting your fucking ass to make sure? Chrissy, right? That's what I would think. But apparently she just sucks about it. So just me, I don't know. And that's what had sold me before Christmas, because I started hearing things about it from different people, and I wanted to wait for proof, because at the time I thought they were there on a visit. I said, no fucking way. She just showed that kid's bedroom and it looked like garbage because she hasn't. I believe that that it's him that has custody. But she's not taking care of them. You're still busy on social media. That's a great question. I wish I knew the answer, but I don't. What I do know is that it is a situation being monitored closely, and it sounds like Victoria is not handling them being well back. Why? Because I really firmly believe she didn't want him back. She just wanted to think she was proving something on the internet, which, let me 1000% be clear how I feel about it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. That's it, you know. That's all it was. That's all it was. And I agree, but unfortunately, there are people much closer to the situation than anybody else, and they are monitoring it, just waiting, because they're not even going to school in clean clothes, Victoria? Do you think that looks good on you? Do you think that looks good on you? See, I know that you really thought that getting the kids back into the house was going to change episode 7 for you, and it's not. It's not, because unfortunately, your behaviors are still very much the same. So, right, that's what I think. I don't know for sure. Lynn, I wish I could give you the answer, right? I wish I could give you the answer, but I don't have one. I don't have one. I also think it's super fucking gross for you to be talking about sensitive situations while on a Discord call with people that you don't know. And that's terrible. Hi, Savage. Brandy, I agree, right? Which we know didn't happen. And unfortunately, it changes nothing to me, to be honest, except somebody gave her a chance to inflict more trauma. That's it. 8:30, 9 o'clock, eating dinner on a school night. I don't think it's going to look good for you, Victoria. What do I know? You know? It's unfortunate. It really is. But, I will say it again. Thanks, Krista. It changes nothing, right? It changes nothing because of what you did prior, which you still are lying to people. Just a piece of paper? Yikes. Yikes, Victoria. It's crazy, Janelle. It really is crazy to me. Also, I forgot to add in 6. I have screenshots of, it's not that I forgot to add it, but I put it in, I've mentioned it before, how Victoria was continuing to text Lisa. Right? That's weird. It's weird. Why do all these people like that are like obsessed with Lisa? Why? Why is that? That's strange to me. It was disgusting. Great question, Dory. It's a great question, her numbers. I think that although in the same class, to me, I think that I agree, love and happiness. And I think that it's really unfortunate. But there are people that are professionals and they have it. And she even texted Lisa, be careful, you're admitting to a crime. But that wasn't in the text that you read on your live that time when you were talking about how Lisa was texting you and then asked you for money. Remember that? That's true. That is true. And I think that, yeah, you know, I know there's a lot of stuff going on and I don't want anything to do with it, right? I'm just going to do my own thing. That's a great question, E Savage, because I don't know. I'm sure she's around because somebody doesn't go from being that involved to just disappearing. So I'm sure she's lurking. I think that it's strange to me that, I don't know. Did everybody understand the difference between the 15 and 18 pregnancies? Anybody understands why somebody would be confused about that? Techie is hilarious. Okay, so everybody gets it. It was clear enough. Math ain't mathin', right? Math. The math is not mathing. Also in the clips, that entire time she was claiming she was clean. That entire time, all of those clips, she was claiming that she wasn't an addict. I know that's right. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I would have messed. Okay, I just want to make sure everybody's clear. I just want, hi, thanks, Northwest Jenna. I just wanted to make sure, you know. So here's the thing. This is what right. Well, but how do you get pregnant if you don't have the working parts? Right? Hi, always Ames. Me either. It's and they just are missing the whole. She doesn't understand. Oh, the stork did it. You're right. Do you think the stork would pay any attention to Victoria? Because I don't. Yes, it's true. Hi, Crazy Chrissy. Immaculate Okay, I just want to make sure that way if there's any questions, it could be answered. Right, I know that's right. Tech? Not text, tech. He's one out. Shut up. I just want to make sure that everybody understood, because I did watch playback and I was like, that could have been more clear. But when she posted, when she posted the video when she was pregnant with her youngest and said 15, there was no pregnancies in between. So where did those 3 come from? And I know that a lot of people, like, for me, okay, good. For me, once I catch you in like 3 lies, I really don't believe anything you say. It might be a problem, but it's just the way I am. Like, if I had to ask myself 3 questions, it don't make sense, right? And she just, and has anybody ever seen any accountability for anything? I'm just double checking. I know the answer to that because I scoured the internet looking for anything, accountability or any type of retraction, and there isn't one. Also, Shannon, the email that Victoria got, I haven't even looked at it yet. The email that Victoria got that she blames on Shannon doesn't have a TikTok, but she's often in my YouTube comments. It is, Lynn. Imagine that. And anybody that is literate could see that Shannon, hi Lori, that Shannon did not write that email. And what those people did to Shannon, because she was, reminding Victoria that she was this piece of shit that she is, they attacked her in the Lisa server and body shamed her. And now I find it super strange. That those same people are trying to distance themselves from Victoria. How does that work? Do you owe Shannon an apology? I know, Joni, that's the vibe I got too, to be honest. But I don't, but you could tell Shannon writes like normal. So you could tell just by looking at it that, that it was not her. That's why I wanted to put the DMs in there, because legitimately since the day that Victoria blamed it on her, I have been asking for metadata, for proof that it was Shannon, and we have, or an apology, which none. I got none of the 3. But I know 100% that it was not Shannon. So I know we're not going to get it from Victoria, but for the people that attacked her in the server, are you guys going to apologize to her? Because recently that, you were saying that 2 people could be mutual pieces of shit. And while I agree, it's not Shannon that was the piece of shit. Because Shannon was right. Shannon didn't tell her anything exactly. Shannon didn't say anything like that email. But y'all took your problem into the Lisa server, into the Victoria channel, which made Victoria all of a sudden reappear because she has to have somebody else to fight her battles. But don't you think you owe her an apology? She's been, Chrissy, for a while. She's been since we started making excuses, giving, and I never said anything of the sort. What I did say is you will not stay clean without being honest. And I will still say that today. I know, Janelle. And it's crazy to me because an apology will could solve so much shit, but you just let that linger. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. And that's just the truth of it, Chrissy, is that like she hasn't truly surrendered to the fact that she is powerless. And when I say that, that doesn't mean that she has to work the steps. I never really said that either. Because I do think, exactly, Pineapples, I do think that people can get like in recovery, hi homegirl, without working the steps, just because that worked for me, because it was essential for me to get all that shit out on the table. to start fresh. I'm sorry, my audio might go out for a few. Yeah, I keep turning it off and you keep turning it back on. Good times, it's easier, to be honest. Because when you lie, you have to come up with more lies. Why would anybody do that to themselves? It doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever, to each their own, I guess, you know. But I would have been absolutely mortified. Same, you know. Episode 5. When I dropped episode 5 and I saw that there was 39 minutes of begging, I was like mind blown. I was like, that is insane. 39 minutes. Linda, here's the truth of it. She has no intention on being honest about any of it. It does take too much energy. You're absolutely right. 6 is up now, yes. It takes too much. It takes more energy to lie than to just be honest. It's so crazy to me. And there was so much more. That's what's crazy to me, is that there was so much more I could have added. I thought that 39 minutes was enough. I cannot imagine that if there was 39 minutes of me acting like that on the internet, gone. And you're not, and nosy one, because it's the truth. It's the truth. Nobody is going to, I agree, blessed, I agree. And it's really fucking unfortunate because it's not going to end well. Oh, my bad. It's not going to end well. Truth never changes, but a lie continues to. Amen. Amen. And she's gonna come back and bite her in the ass. And that's just the truth of it. It's not me being a bitch. It's not me. Did you email, Riley? I don't have anything from you. Oh, there you go. I forgot what it's always gonna come out anyway. The truth is always gonna come out anyway, Victoria, especially as far as you are concerned, because you put trust in people that are not really your friends. So what happens? The screenshots come to me. That's not my fault. That's your fault. And maybe if you tried honesty, right? Anybody remember, like, when you first get sober, they tell you you have to do something different. Thanks, Jenna, because what you were doing doesn't work. Your best thinking, your best decisions got you exactly where you are. It's not me being a bitch saying these things. It's just the way that it goes. It's not, you know what I mean? And that, so Chrissy, that's what I'm saying. I really don't think that I agree, Green Nerd Girl, because she's very transactional in nature. If she would just see that it's beating a dead horse and just completely surrender, but I don't think she's capable. In her mind, she really thinks highly of herself. It's quite the anomaly. But did y'all get a kick out of the clips about her holding Lisa accountable? Aren't we supposed to hold each other accountable? Girl. Oh, with the retraction? That was wild. Are you going to issue a retraction? Are you? Let me give you a little bit of a hint here, Victoria. Until you start doing the things you're demanding out of other people, nobody's going to listen to you. Well, and grandbabies, that's the unfortunate thing, because, you know, they do very much say, Victoria, how many people have left your server? Just wondering. Krista, but you have to. That's the thing. And that, I think that that's the ironic part of all of it, is that the only person that benefits from me holding myself accountable is me. Because when you make mistakes, you grow. I agree, Jenna. I find this super boring. Like, so wouldn't you want to do that? And listen, I understand that there are some things involved with growing that are not pleasurable, but it's necessary if you want to be a better person. They're all going to end up here. That's how it goes. Liz, same. They're all going to wind up here. You're jealous. Can you imagine how many people? There are 404. Ash, how are you doing? 435 people in here. Can anybody give me one thing? That was another bad clip, Be Gross. That was another bad one. She was like, I didn't say that, with such a straight face. Knowing you're lying, that's exactly what you said? Okay. 430 people. Can anybody give me one? Just one thing anybody would be jealous of Victoria for? Just one. I just want to know. It's weird to me. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure, because she really believes in her head, but she's not getting away with it. That's the thing. Listen to me. She doesn't get those either, blessed. Here's the thing. When you do shitty things, right? Even if I mentioned that before, Giselle, even when you do shitty things, even if you are not held accountable criminally, right? You're still going to have to answer to that at the end of the day. Some way, somehow, that is going to come back. I promise you. It's how it goes. So it's not even like she's getting away with it. Hi, WTF. Because guess what? Somehow, some way, she will get it back. Even if it's being a lonely person. Because you can't tell me that somebody that lives a full life spends 12 hours a day on the fucking internet. It's not possible. And it's sad. It's truly unfortunate, because really the only people that are hurt are her. It's her. The only person that is going to wind up feeling the consequences of all of those things, it sure is, Giselle, all of those things that she's done, all those shitty things that she's put out and given out to people, it will come back to her in one way or another. She doesn't escape that. She just like she would be the first person I have ever stayed clean without being honest. She would be the first person that I'd seen that doesn't have to live with their own, you know what I mean? It happens. Krista. No, I don't have anything to do with that. Yeah, Victoria. They do, Texas. And let me explain to you just how much, right? I know I touched on it before. It is discussed a lot more in episode 7. When Victoria had one of her children lie on the other one, right? While that was being investigated, one of her kids could not have her kid. Let that sink in. You are the reason, your spite, you not being able to tolerate the situation that you put yourself in affected your granddaughter. Trash. Chris, it's a great question. Amen. And I do believe in generational curses and generational curses. And it's really difficult to be that person to break that. Thank you. And I really hope that her kids do. It's crazy. It doesn't fix itself. And it's so deeply rooted within us that it takes work to counteract that. It's sad. It's really unfortunate that she hasn't got. You would think, right, that when her kids were removed, she would have gotten her shit together, but she didn't. She didn't, right? And Victoria, just out of curiosity, over a year, you're coming up on a year. So how many take homes do you have? Asking, for myself, how many take homes do you have? Interesting. It all begins with honesty, and it always will begin with honesty. You can't, I'm almost done, I promise. You can't get better until you, hi Lily Grace, I meant to send you that screenshot and I forgot. You can't get better until you address, honestly. And she's just not there yet. It sucks, but she's not. What's up?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So I was very impressed with your video last night. I love the way that you did her stuff and then you came back and said, really? And then you went back and you're like, let's see this part. And then you condensed them. I think the way that you did it was good. And it wasn't boring. Like it had okay, I want to hear more kind of setting to it. But I wanted to ask you without naming names. So is there going to be without, really diving into the whole kid situation, is there going to be an episode about that situation without really, invading certain privacy things and stuff like that?
Episode 7 will be the bulk of it. I didn't want to... I wanted to condense it into one episode so that people that had some type of trauma weren't triggered throughout the whole series, right?
Okay.
I wanted to keep it contained in one place. That way they could get the gist of it without watching, being triggered over and over and over.
And then I wanted to ask if you were going to, go back for like people who are new to where... I don't know that I have a lot of the information about when the whole cup situation started. And I didn't know if you had it to cover like where this all began.
That's already out.
First came on. Oh, that's already out. Okay.
The only thing that isn't out is the kids.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm hearing, and I don't know if this is true, I'm hearing that she has the 2 little boys for a visitation trial, but not the little girl.
She has them all.
She has them all. Okay. All the littles, not the other older
Correct.
ones, right? Okay. That's what I wanted to verify.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. I'm sorry, I missed it, y'all, because I was looking away. Sometimes I can't read the comments and focus on what's being said. Spada, I can't imagine how it passed. I can't imagine how it passed. Yes, G-Cell. I really believe it's him that has, you get me? I really do believe it's him. But there's no way for me to confirm that because she attempted to, let me see how to, she attempted to, they're on my YouTube. She attempted to fuck with the series before it was a thing. You get it? Yeah, it's on my YouTube. They're really long, y'all. Like, they're long for TikTok. I don't know about y'all, but like, if I come across a 10-minute video on TikTok, I'm not watching it all. It had to be done there. What's up? It had to be done on YouTube. I couldn't. That would just be wrong, you know. But the entire situation will be laid out. There'll be more. Hold on. There will be more explained in 7. It'll all be explained when we get there. Hi.
Right, I have a question.
What's up?
Can you do like an epilogue for the people that can't watch 7? Because I know some people have some serious trauma with it.
Yeah.
So they're skipping that. So
Right.
instead of like a number 8,
Yeah.
can you do that's a wrap video?
Yeah.
Because I think
Maybe.
a lot of people are going to be like, I can't watch this.
Well, no, but that's why I did. There are mentions of it in other episodes, right? Like, use the arrests episode. It's talked about, right? And maybe not in the lengths that it'll be in 7, but it is discussed so that people get a gist of it. I do think that like, for the most part, people have an idea of what she's done. 7 is just going to be more personal, if you will.
It's just twisting it. Twisting the
Well,
knife.
no, it's like more in-depth context.
I want to tell you that you've done an amazing job with this.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for always being there for me, even when I'm a pain in your ass.
Yeah. Same. 7 is gonna be. I don't want people. I didn't want to. I always knew that I needed to keep it separately. Because I know that there are a lot of people that do have that kind. Hi, Tiffany, that do have that kind of trauma, and I never want to intentionally, unintentionally trigger that response out of people, right? So I knew I was going to keep it separate, and then some things came up. Hi, Psycho Bunny. Some things came up that we'll discuss in it that had me slow down because I needed to wait for proof of the situation. I think that what Victoria doesn't understand is there is proof every step of the way. Every single thing that has come out of my mouth has multiple different verified pieces of proof. It's not a TikTok DM that I took off and ran with. It's never going to be that. There is substantial proof behind every single thing that has been said.
I'm just worried that people that do have the trauma are going to turn around and be like, I need to know what's in 7.
And that's
why
possible,
I said
but
like
I
an
can't control
epilogue.
that.
No, but do like an epilogue of like, listen, in the gist, this is why she's an asshole. Boom,
Right.
boom, 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 boom. And leave it at that. You don't
But
have to
if
get
they've
to
been
the-
listening to me for the last 6 months, they know.
But there were such spaces in between.
Yeah. I
That's
think
my
that more
constructive
people,
criticism.
It's still very much a changing, it's still very much every day people open their eyes more and more to her. Every day. It's still very much people saying, holy shit, I had no idea that this was the truth.
What I
Oh,
plan
okay.
on doing is once the next one's out, I'm going to start from the beginning
Mm-hmm.
and get up in the morning and just clean my house to it. The whole thing.
Yeah. It's when I was like 2 hours and 17 minutes is a long, that might be the longest video I've ever filmed.
You kept
Because
my attention.
alive I might be 2 hours, but a video, I don't think I've ever filmed a 2-hour video.
And you kept my attention throughout the whole thing, which says something because I'm like the queen of, ooh, squirrel.
Yeah, same. 7 is gonna be rough. It's gonna take some preparing on my side because that stuff is heavy. It's not, but I think that it's a necessary part of this story because to me, like if you could that like that to me, there's no in my eyes, in my opinion, there is no redemption for somebody that has done the things that they've done, and especially without being honest about it. And I know that she tells people that she's taking accountability, but she has not. There's
I just
still,
want you to, I know you have the trial coming up, and I know that's going to weigh a lot on you. And
I can't
I
wait.
just worry about you though. And
No, I'm
that's,
good. I
I
can't wait
know
for
you
that
are,
trial.
you could be literally on fire and you'd be like, I'm good.
I know.
Come
You're
on.
probably right. You're probably right. I was talking to one of the other girls that are in the documentary. So because we're gonna get like an Airbnb and stay together.
Another thing too is anytime in the court, you can also use your press pass.
Yeah. So I tried to I'm trying to work that angle as far as being able to record for the production company. And we also he had a meeting today with a major network that he thinks is going to take it.
Do they have a pool? They call them like pool reporter, the person in the courtroom who usually like would stream it.
So the FBI told us that we can't record, but they didn't say that press can't record.
That's the angle I was going at.
Right. That's what I'm going to try. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Apply to be the pool reporter so
Yeah,
that way
right,
that
that's
you're
what I'm
the one they
saying.
go to. Every agency that wants information would have to come through you though. Like if they wanted to use photos, they have to come to you.
Right, but I don't know how that would work as far as the production company. Like I would be, I don't know. I got to talk
Go
to
under
him.
them.
And when I spoke to him this morning, he had a call with the network and said he'd get back to me. So I'm hoping. I mean, it would be nice if he just took a plea, but I don't think he's going to do that. I don't know why, because I know that the evidence is really against him. But
People think that time heals wounds and that things will be pushed under the rug and they wake up to a long jail sentence.
right. Oh, he's definitely. There's no way. There's no way, because when they charged him, there were three students. Hi, Anya, with I think 3 counts for each students of trafficking, which is huge. But then since they arrested him, more students came out and disclosed to the FBI. So I don't know how that works because of the statute of limitations. The only reason why the feds were able to charge him with those three students was because of the trafficking.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to send you the name, but the girl's name is Sandra Birchmore. She was groomed by cops. Okay. I mean, groomed. And then they said she unalived herself. And come to find out, the medical examiner reopened her case and she had a broken hyoid bone. And they found out it was not her unaliving. They found it back to the father of the pregnant baby that she was carrying.
Oh, Lord.
And wait, the Fed stepped in. Josh Levy stepped in, and he didn't get him on unaliving. He got him for tampering with a witness.
Right. So
And
that's what
guess
I'm
what?
thinking.
And guess what that carries? The death penalty.
Oh, that would be great. But hi, Riz. So pineapples, here's the problem. There is a statute of limitations. There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be, but there is. So when this happened, New York a couple of years ago opened up the window so that victims of SA could come civilly for their abuser, right? When they did that, multiple cases were filed against the school et al., right? After that, the feds had started paying attention to it, but they couldn't charge. It's the trafficking that has no statute of limitations. Because he crossed state lines with the students is why they were finally able to charge him. Now, if there is something like that, where I'm sure, because like I said, there were other students that disclosed during the investigation, right? I haven't looked to see if his charges have gone up, but I know that his defense attorney has been reaching out to students, scouring our social medias, looking for any of us to say anything about him in a good light. Because there's no defense. There is zero defense for what was done. I hope that he snitches. I hope that he snitches on all of them. But I don't know. I haven't looked at the charges lately. Maybe I should.
But check it out. Because like it got me because the Josh Levy is the attorney general guy there. He's like the head honcho for the feds. And he just resigned because of the new appointments being made through the new president. But he went after this guy in a way, and at the press conference, he's like, the state can charge you for the unaliving. I'm charging you with this,
right,
that has the death penalty.
Yeah,
which I was like,
wish,
damn.
To be honest, yeah, there's nothing really new. Here we go. This is the new.
Put it this way: this guy knows he's so screwed. He won't even go in for like a bail hearing. He's just like, no, just keep me.
Yeah, I gotta go into PESA, and it's in my screen recording device. But
no worries.
But I'd like to see. I know that they've been. His defense attorney is looking for fucking anything, you know?
I'm telling you, it's something to mention. Say, hey, how come this case in Massachusetts is a federal case and this guy's got the death penalty for witness intimidation? What do you think this guy's doing to all of us?
Right. Well, and it's been that way for 25 years, you know?
That's why I was like, I gotta run that by you. But I bothered you enough for today.
Seals 1. Yeah, it's still only 6 charges.
Well, you're obviously talking to the people, so ask the feds.
Yeah, the feds opens up a tip line for students.
And I would drop the name that I just gave you.
Oh,
say,
be gross. It's not going to make
case?
a difference because there will absolutely be a kite sent to take care of it. I will make sure that his life is held behind those walls. That's a fact.
Absolutely. All right, Chica. Text me later. I love you.
I'm about to end anyway.
Bye, babes.
I hope everybody has a good day. Don't be a piece of shit if you don't see me around today much. It's because I am crawling back into bed and, oh, Lord. And doing my thing. I'm sorry. I want these Twizzlers. I hope that everybody, thanks Flyers, I'm sorry, I was trying to, but I got distracted. You don't have to thank me, it's a public service. Don't be a piece of shit today, Victoria, I wish you luck. I don't know, call me crazy. I think that all moms have a hard time raising kids, but I can't imagine, can't imagine. I hope everybody has a good day.